think this one will work. Let's see. Pick these bumpers up. What's up, Mr. Hall? Welcome in. Marty's here, Andrew's here, Buddy's here, Mr. Taylor's here. All right, welcome in, guys. Welcome, welcome. We are working another piece of Flint River today. And still trying out some boppers. Now this is one I got from Richard White not long ago. What's up? What you got in mind? Oh boy, I don't know if I have anything in mind yet. Got to see what the stone gives us, you know. See what it allows us to have. May not be much, maybe quite a bit. We shall have to see. I reckon we'll find out together. Now I just gouged my finger real bad right there. Hopefully not too bad, but ooh, it hurts. So yes, I do catch myself sometimes. Not perfect. Anyways, y'all had a good, what's it, Monday? What y'all been up to? Y'all retired? Y'all working somewhere? I sell these? I do. I do. Oh man, I was hoping that would peel further. I don't know if that's the natural part of the seam. No, I bet you it's because of that indention there. Huh. Well, I wouldn't have expected that. We're able to clear up there next to it at least. Anyways, what's going on? What's the web? I actually don't have one, believe it or not. I just don't have one. I know. But pretty much everything I make, I either keep or I sell. So, it's kind of no point in having an address, a web address. Maybe one day. Probably not today. A lot of the Flintknappings, oh, that was a good gouge out there. A lot of the, like the Flintknapping art page, Art of Flintknapping page, web page is good, but a lot of that's just for exposure. In other words, many people don't have an outlet to, you know, have people find them very easy. So they can go to Etsy or Facebook and Anyways, I usually don't have to use all those because it's a little bit easier doing it this way. For me, not for everybody. All right, here. Let's see what's on the agenda. A little bit of pressure flaking don't hurt anything. As y'all know, I love me some pressure, or my pressure flaking. Oh no, I missed it. Or no, I didn't miss it. It just fired up on that rascal again. Okay, I'm gonna have to take care of this once and for all. Let me get one of Mr. Mike's boppers out. I need the shooter, which is gonna be the bigger of the shooters. Yep. And how are we gonna catch it here? Let's see. See if we can't drive this. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. What to do whenever you're in a pickle. You figure it out. What am I making? It's probably some kind of arrowhead or something. Hoosier's here. What's up, Hoosier? Hope your work week has been good and beneficial to the kingdom. Alright, I want to get over those humps, but this side has to be flaked into anyways. Man. It's either the, I'm starting to think it's me, and I'm just having to get used to these boppers here. Either that, or I was used to a different bopper, and this one isn't doing what I thought the bopper would do. Is it this small one, maybe? Definitely not this one. Let me see. Maybe this one? Possibly this one. I think it was the big one, though. We'll find out here in a minute. That did well. Let's see. He's live too? Napper Jack? I don't know. Unless you're talking about Jack Crafty. He's usually live on Mondays, I think, as well. I try to go live every day, if I'm able to, not always able to. I think his schedule is Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Pretty sure. There we go. We finally ran over that portion there. But we still got to tackle getting up there to it. Which I'm going to try to illustrate here if I get the right platform. Have to angle it that direction. Make sure the platform is low enough, of course. And then angle it that way without any hindrance. So, something like that. But, still not an easy way to catch it. May just have to catch it head on. got up there to it. For this one, I think what I'm gonna do, I can find it here. Let's see, there's this one, that one, this one. Where is a particular, definitely need this one here to replace this one. Oh, there it is. Very quickly gonna switch over to some boppers I'm used to try to drive this off here. A little more familiar with these in a pivotal area. Oh, come on. Maybe this one then. We'll catch it, it's just a matter of when. Of course, I like to do things early as I can, but sometimes I'm not able to do it, so. See if I can't drive this in. Yeah, there we go, I caught some of it. Left a bunch of mess to clean up, but I think we can still catch it. Most of all of it, I reckon. Alright, that was good. That was fine. I think we're about through most of the worst of it, but we still have a big hinge here we got to get out, which will only be amplified by this strike here, most likely. Oh, we're able to pile through it, all right. I'm just so used to this bopper here. I'll switch back eventually, but there we are. This one, you really need this one to work. Yeah, that worked. Cleared that whole hinge there. One could say, oh, you left another one, but easy pickings. Now can this drive across? Oh yeah. All the way to there. All the way. And I think the reason why I'm better with this bopper currently is because it's what I've been using for 5 years. But I like the other ones. Bad for rocks, they very rarely survive. I tell you. Just the worst. Funny thing is, basic science, matter can never be created or destroyed. It can be changed. But fun fact of the day. Even though it turns into all these little chips, it still is what it was, just a different form. Fun fact of the day. And if that doesn't disprove evolution, I don't know what. All right, let me hush my mouth here. All right, let's see. Gotta flip the edge here. Awesome about your brand. Oh, thank you. The one I was starting? Yeah. Coming. Making a knife? Yeah. Something like that. Good guess. Sweet. All right. It is a coming together, folks. This candy Flint River just flakes really well. Able to manipulate it pretty easily, given you don't have a big, hiccup in your point. Been making them a little over 5 years. Napped in 10 years. 10 years. Well, that was before I got into it, my man. You kept up with it, it'd be better than me. You could be on here teaching. Telling people about rocks and whatnot. Basic. Have you made a turkey tail? I have. Nice for me. Nice. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I want to see it, Ooge. All at different stages, man, so I'd be excited too whenever you see progress. And earlier on, you see progress a little bit more. Which honestly is kind of a reason to get started. You see so much progress early on. Inspire you to keep going a little bit. It's like losing weight. You lose 3 to 5 pounds and you see the difference it makes in your face. And you're encouraged to keep doing it, or yeah, I can eat a pizza or something. The thing about Flintknapping is it's fun to do, so not eating or eating healthy isn't always fun at the start, but Flintknapping can be easier to keep going with it. Points in the mail today. Visit to the George for 2028. I was thinking George Washington. George Washington. Thank you for that, Mr. Hayes. Where are the mods tonight? Not sure. I think Taylor's here. He's a somewheres. He is a somewheres. Ooh. Should have abraded more. That's what happens when you don't abrade. It just bleh. It just blurs, and this could be really bad now. Oh yeah, see, it crushes. It won't give out a good flake. That's why you want to abrade. Anybody who's asking, there you go. That's part of the reason there. You're welcome. Not looking forward to dealing with that, by the way. It's a tough one. So I'm gonna hope to catch it from the other side. I'm kind of doubtful, though. Kind of doubtful. We'll see, but I mean, kind of doubtful. It's pretty good. There's a lot of pressure though, like unneeded pressure on this thing here. This could be really bad here. Okay, not terrible. Could have been better. This could be really bad. And it definitely will, because I don't want it set up right. Yeah, this could be pretty rough here. So this is kind of the pivotal strike. So this is probably gonna break here if I had to guess. Or it could do exactly what we needed it to do. I mean, that's true too. All right. Yeah, not perfect, but I did all right. Yep, she's translucent. I figured. Now let me go. Which bopper did I like the other day? I think it was this one. And the big one, I'm pretty sure. This could be bad. Because I want more force in it, but I don't want to jump and then just, I got to. Yeah, that was about what I was looking for. Okay, it worked out. The question is, will any of this work out? And I'm thinking no. Okay. Eventually I gotta flip this over here. Flip the tables. That was a good plate. I want this to work, but I kind of knew it wouldn't. Crud. Crud. This is not gonna work. I tried. Therefore, which is, we shall go to the next option, and that is Mr. Nachomatic, which can oftentimes help out. Such as in this particular instance. All right, I think that should be good enough for us. Okay. What to make? That's the big question. What do I make? I can make a number of things here. Those are really good. Okay, eventually I got to draw the tip in. So that's one way to do it. And there's another way to do it. Not ideal, but it is quick. And go back and thin it down. Should have braided that more. It's always good to double a braid if you can. Come on, get around the bend here. See if we can't make something happen. There we are. Trying to get past a couple of these goofy areas. I'm about to think they're just too goofy for me to get around. Yeah. Oof, that was rough. This is one where I feel like this would work, but there we go, that worked. The big bopper is like too much heft to do what I needed to do, but it's good for poking. Mr. Johnny boy, indeed it is. I'm not even working it tonight, but it sure is. Coral is definitely the real deal. And it's some awesome stuff to work. Now, can I with the help of my normal bopper, I'm a little more used to, carry out this task, possibly, and destroying this area. Oh yeah. Always go back to the confidence one if you're ever curious. Man, or your confidence bopper. This is mine. I call it the shooter. Because it shoots right across and... Oh man, well, didn't mean to do that, but I guess we're going Simpson here. At least I got all the problems off, that's fine. Yeah, we'll go Simpson, it'll still look really good. I was thinking of like a Kirk initially, but yeah. It's alright, I just got paleo-ish flaking on it, so. The base is already thinned out where we want it anyways. Funny enough, although Simpsons look like a very easy point to make when it's done, the symmetry is very hard on longer Simpsons. It really can be difficult to dial them in because of the swoops and the swerves that you're trying to go for. It can be difficult. For sure. For scoring. 17 something years ago. Whatever. There we are. All right, I think I'm gonna use a mix of boppers. I'll get Richards in a little bit. Handful of days. But these have always been the ones I've used. For the past about 6 years that I've been doing this. Got some pizza downtown and I met a guy who had an arrowhead around his neck. Maybe watching, I don't know. I don't know his name. Anyways, they had a piece of obsidian around his neck. I thought it was pretty cool. He said he knew somebody who carved it. I didn't correct him. I didn't feel like it was correct for me to correct him. He didn't know. That it's not really carving. But it's more hitting, more striking. But really cool. Just a little old obsidian piece. And not really in the shape of anything crazy. It was just like a crude obsidian blank, really. But it looked cool. Didn't look like an Indian one or anything. Which, if there's any Indian folks in here, me sorry. Found a piece of petrified wood in a landscape box at the Culvers. And you didn't send it to me? Wow. 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 Unless you're talking about something forever ago, which you very well may be. Wow. No, if I found it, I'd keep it too. Ugh. But I'd also heat it up if it would take heat. It's like I've said, my favorite points that I've made are those two out of palmwood that I got last year at Silver River. By the way, who's going to the Silver River Nap-In? Who's going to be there to meet me? Anybody planning a trip down to Ocala, Florida anytime soon? Should be in February. Because I shall be there. Was there the last 2 years. It's awesome. Camped out. And just had a ball. Not allowed to take it? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You'll be there, Mr. Buddy? All right. All righty then. Well, I'll be looking for you. Now, there was somebody on my channel who gave me that petrified wood, or traded me that petrified wood. I don't know who did it. I had to look up the name on Facebook. But when I see him there this go around, I'm going to thank him. He got one of my boggies. But I also made my favorite points from his stuff. So, it is what it is. Say hello. That was you, buddy? I was curious. I was like, oh my goodness. Buddy, have you seen those points that I made? In fact, because you're here, I want to go grab them. I think you've seen them. Tell me, have you seen both of them? The Noonan and the Kirk? I look at your material. I still got it right here. I still got all the little extra flakes. I'm about to go grab them. There's a ton of people in here, but whenever it dies down a little bit, I'm going to grab them. Which should be in about 10 minutes. Do you know the English guy? English? Oh, no. I know who you're talking about. Will Lord, I think his name is. No, I don't know. Oh, that's cool. I saw your name and I'm like, oh man, okay, yeah, that looked familiar. I wasn't sure, but oh man, I sure wish you had more of that. My mom found some blue stuff at a garage sale. Here it is. It's just a small piece. You can see the grains in there. And the grains here. They aren't very tight knit like yours. I think it'll work out. I just got to heat it up pretty crazily. But definitely worth it for a little box. But yeah, I still have all, it's right here. No, it's not. Where's it at? It's in a box. It's in a, oh, it's right here. Oh. I have all the flakes from that piece and then one other piece. All this is, so this is from your petrified wood here. So got a little, whole bunch of little stuff. Some of this gnarly burl won't really nap. But you know, if it's large enough to get a point out of, this was a different one. This is one my buddy Lucas sent. And you can see the difference in the striations. These are really far apart and these are really tightly grained. But I wanted to keep these flakes because I want to make a little frame. Oh, this is a heated one. This is one of the spalls that came off of your piece that I heated. In fact, I rarely show this. I'll get back to my other point in literally 2 seconds. 1, 2. Oopsies, I lied. No, not this popper. No. I have cherished your rock, Mr. Buddy. That much I will say. I have cherished it. I don't want to ruin my length, but I gotta get in it somehow. Because a lot of this is just the outer edge. But if you ever come, I doubt you will, but if you, you just said you would, yeah, I wish you had more too. Yeah, I surely do. I'll bring both of those pieces to the nap in for sure. I might have them in a safe, you know, but yeah, there's really not much wood under here, or nappable wood. But yeah, I've kept everything that I could. But yeah, if I can get a little piece off of this nice slick stuff, that'll be something right there. All the little porous holes of this wood. Oh yeah, dude, I can't tell you how much I appreciate this. You still got one of my good boggies, you turkey, but I just won't get rid of my boggies, especially my PB&J ones. Can't do it. But you finessed it out of my hands. You got it from me. I remember Britt Williams was there. He was a little jealous, and I actually felt a little bad for him. I knew he could do a good job too, because he really does a great job with all the stuff he does. That just made me all the more want to do a really good job with him. I'll go grab him here in a bit and try to finish this up first, and then, or maybe even before I finish it up. We'll just have to see. But yeah, huge thank you. Yeah, Buddy Saws. That boggy is in your keeper case. All right. As long as it's not in your gravel pit or or as many people, you know, in your garden, you know, the fertilizer. Y'all can do whatever you want to with my points. I tell you what, just I plead with you not to sell them unless you're selling to like a close friend who you know won't do anything with them. Because usually if I sell to somebody and I see it on eBay, I stop selling to them. That was me growing up. I haven't seen any one of my pieces on eBay in probably a year. But I would just sell to just about anybody back in the day. All my, like, you know, normal small ones, whatever. The more crude ones. Apparently those sold better on eBay. No wonder. And I just hated that. So now I just try to sell to people I trust. And hey, that when anybody says they got it in a case or they're looking at it, or that means a lot to me. I greatly appreciate it. I think it's cool. Because this channel ain't nothing without you. I mean, I could nap and I can make videos and whatnot, but it ain't nothing without y'all watching. And supporting and saying hello and whatever else y'all do. Why not make a little wider Simpson? I haven't made a little wider Simpson in a while, I guess. Mini flute. Simpsons more or less just have a thinning of the bass than anything else. But eventually I'm gonna dial it in. Our thinness is fine for a Simpson. This side's flat as a doggone board. This side is, I just gotta do my pressure flaking with it. Yeah, Jesus is absolutely God. Yeah, you don't find the prayer in the Bible though. I appreciate the Spirit. Yeah, we're supposed to believe in Him, confess He's Lord. That's Romans 10. Got to be willing to repent, of course. Change your mind. But a prayer historically has not been the way. But I know what you mean. Truth, Jake. Thanks, man. Yeah, a lot of good prayers in the Bible, a lot of good examples. Funny enough, we're studying Jacob as he was, going back to the land. The Lord told him to go back to the land in Exodus 32. And he actually offered a pretty nice little prayer there. Pretty good example prayer, not for salvation, obviously, but technically the word salvation in the Old Testament is the same as deliver. And he did say deliver me, but he was talking about from physical danger, obviously, there. But yeah, a true repentance, heart is necessary. Just I prayed a little prayer and I'm good to go. You like that little tune? I prayed a little prayer and I'm good to go. Yeah. That's tough. Let me try this flat one out again. Where's it at? Where did I throw that joker at? Gotta be in here. There she is. That's it right there. Where did all the blue wrench guys go? Oh, you mean the mods? I have no idea. Gotta get the, oh yeah. You're getting gone, Mr. Hayes. Be seeing you. Thank you for your limited comments that you've made. We will not be seeing you back again. Thank you. If you have feelings towards George Floyd, You are permitted to say them one time, but if you say them 12 times, you're gone. Man, I love this little pad. I don't know why I hadn't got one of these sooner. These are cool. Little flat 5-inch pad. Especially for me, I'm working bigger points, and this is perfect. I don't need a huge gouge out area, but honestly, I can form one myself just by using this thing. This is sweet. Oh, what am I doing? Let's see here. The reason I say that, I'll figure it out. Can I use it like, ooh, well, no, I'd want a slit in there. Like a cave in a garage, which is basically a cave, right? Yeah, basically. Man cave, that's right. Hit it like folks. CC. Let me go back. Oh man, where are you? The guy who got me the palmwood. Where are you at? Oh, buddy, there you are. Oh, you're back there. Okay. Are you still there? I'm gonna call you back eventually because I'm gonna bring those points out and show everybody. So if anybody wants to see my most favorite points that I've done, I'll show you a little later. I reckon I'll try to finish this first, but I'll show you. I'll show you eventually. And by the way, if Buddy was watching me before last year's stream, when I had like 3,000 subscribers, maybe. Been here a little while. Y'all, how long have y'all been watching the channel? Y'all put it here in the comments. I'm sure we'll get some bots, but nonetheless, type down below how long you've been watching this channel. It had to be before the lives, because I didn't start the lives very long ago. Southern kicked in there. I didn't mean to say lies, but lives. My lives. Live couple months. Yeah, I remember you, Adrian. Oh yeah, 5 seconds. All right, just started. Welcome in. First time Scotland. No way. Man, I've been wanting to go to Scotland. Everybody says Edinburgh or Edinburgh. What's it called? Edinburgh, I think. For like the vibes. Is there any secret places I need to know about if I ever go over yonder? Any like hole in the wall spots or cities I need to be aware of? Because I mean, if Hoosier would just donate $1,000, I mean, I might go to Scotland. I'm joking. No, please don't. No. I shouldn't say nothing. No. No. But I would like to go one day. It's not feasible. It took all my vacation time already this year. One day I'm gonna go. I'm laughing too, Hoosh. But no, it's a neat little place. I've been to a lot of places. I haven't been there. I just want to sit in a coffee shop and read. That's like what I'd want to do, honestly. I just want to sit there and read a book. That's what I want to do when I go there. Y'all may say that's dumb, but I'll read me a book. I'll read me a book. All right, this is gonna be one of them bull tongue Simpsons. Haven't made one in a minute. But it's one that, it's a Simpson that has a bigger swoop. A bigger swoop. Hoosier, no way. No way, everybody like it up for Hoosier. Dude. You just have to move it over a few decimal places. You must have misdialed it. Oh goodness. Thanks, Hoosier. Well, I said I was gonna read, so I gotta save up for a book first. So many good books to choose from. Obviously the Bible, but I have so many books in my library. I just have to pick one out. Take it on the flight over. By the time I get over there, I'll be wanting my other book. Get me a new book. Thing is, like, I'll go to these places, I'll take a couple pictures, and then I just want to sit and look around. I just want to enjoy it, you know. As many of you know, I lived in Italy for about 6 months. Not very long. 3 months initially, and then I went back. And second time around, I went to like some of the same places. And I was like, these places will always be here. Like, fooling around with these places. Like, I don't know. There's more to going to places than just taking photos. Enjoy it. Like practically, actually try to enjoy it. That's my advice when you travel nowadays. Try to enjoy it. That's my advice. Glad you started live streaming. Oh, thank you. Source your Flint. Usually I collect it myself, but sometimes I'll buy it from this guy Johnny in the chat. Fat fish. Book of Enoch. I'll I'll answer your question. Not like all the way through, but many times in spurts. And obviously, I don't give it any credit for sake of inspiration. Didn't mean to sound condescending there by saying obviously, but yeah, interesting little book. Just because something's referenced in the Bible, fun fact, doesn't necessitate that the book it's referring to or the individual it's referring to is true. Paul in his sermon on Mars Hill quoted a philosopher that they were familiar with, or at least a quote in his day, but that did not mean that he advocated for everything that that philosopher stood for. Stones, thank you. Turkey, I've been to Turkey. Yuppity-doo-da-day. Only one part of Turkey. Hoosier, I once wanted to do missions. Well, not missions, but I wanted to do touring, like biblical touring for people. Because I love history. But I found that I'm okay with people, but I'm not like super good with people and putting up with like, I don't know, like, oh, I dropped my purse. I guess it's like, I don't know. There's a lot of intricacies to it you wouldn't think about, but I mean, I'm sure there are organizations though. I'm sure there are organizations who kind of help out with that. You can be a part in it, but then again, I've always kind of wanted to do my own thing. I'm a rebel. Plus, all these places overcharge, Hoosier. Oh my goodness. Unless you're going with like a local group, church group that's like paying for it. Man, I'm talking, they'll like, oh yeah, you can go here and here and here, here and here. Man, I went to Italy for 3 months. 3 months. For $6,000. And now people are wanting $6,000 plus for like a week or two. I'm thinking, what? What? Hello? Inflation hadn't gotten us that bad in 5 years. But you know, a lot of it's, we want to eat at this restaurant and we want to do this, and you know, pre-planning everything and certain drivers and whatnot. Yeah, I can see it, but yeah, there's just no need for that. You can go to Italy for $1,000, $1,200 on low season. Get you an Airbnb, and you can be there and back for $2,000 in just you know, a week or 2 or 3, doing everything you need to. Anyways, I'm rambling now. There's just an ambulance. Fly to Dublin for like $500. Oh, 100%. I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that at all. And of course, from any place in Italy to, I flew from, let me see, Florence to Rome, Rome to, Actually, I went to England first. That flight was 12 euros. Like, come on. No. That one was 16. I think from there to Ennis, Ireland was like 12 euro. And then from there back to Rome was a 4 hour. I think it was a 4 hour. Or 3.5. That was like 22 or 26. Actually, that one might have been closer to 30 or something, if I'm remembering right. But yeah, in Europe, traveling's easier, way easier. But to India, I imagine you're talking about Indianapolis. I imagine it's not crazy. You know, big flight. You know, not first class. I never did first class. There's no sense in it. It's nice. It's a luxury, but like, come on. It's like an Airbnb. Like, I mean, you could spend, you know, $300 a night somewhere, or you can spend 30 and it not be as great, but you save that much a night. I don't know. Some things just aren't worth it. Unless I was a bajillionaire or whatever. Some things just aren't worth it. They just ain't. They're just ain't worth it. But some things are. You know, when you're on a flight or something, or before you get on a flight, you're really thirsty. Like, if you gotta have it, like, if you need something at the airport, just get it. Like, that's always been my thing. Like, don't worry about the cost at the airport. Like, it's gonna be overpriced, but if you need something to eat, just get something to eat. You know, what's $10 at the end of the day? What's $10? Plebius is on here? Oh man, all right. $8, all you realize is worth it? Oh yeah, probably. I reckon you're right. Yeah. I gotta draw this in. Dad, burn it. It's fine. It's for symmetry. And it does look more symmetrical now. I think he asked you, Plebius, where you been at. Or maybe he was asking. I thought he was asking where you had traveled to, but I think he was asking where you been at tonight. Sorry, a little slow. Where have I been at? Like across the seas, though, I've been to pretty much just what I've shared. Italy, Ireland, England. I'm not really counting places that the plane stopped at. Which would be Amsterdam and Paris. Although I was in Paris for like 5 hours at that airport. Italy, Switzerland, Germany, Greece, and Turkey and Israel. I think that covers it. Been to Demelia. Debit cards are paid by. No problem. No problem. Ain't been to Hawaii. But I haven't been bored of it. Oh no. Oh no. That's totally fine. That's totally fine. What got us started was it was somebody from Scotland. I was like, I always wanted to go to Scotland. Oh yeah, we're gonna get this one looking pretty. I think this is where this pad comes in. Oh yeah. Way easier. So much easier. Yeah, I definitely needed this pad way earlier in my Flintknapping journey. Way earlier. Highly, highly recommend. From Mike Tufts. Size looking good. Sharpen this up a tad here. Moderators missed the action. Oh yeah. Feet to trim his board on. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. really is coming out pretty sweet, if you ask me. Got to get the right swoop in there. And the swoop can be difficult to do. But if you get it right, it'll look good. That swoop, if you don't get it perfect, symmetrically, you will be hurting later on. Have to reorganize the point in 40 different ways. Trust me, it ain't no fun. I think we did okay here. Still got one more. Oh yeah, we did. Oh, we did great. There's a little bit there. Yep. All right, I know what I need to do. Okay, all right, we're solid. Sitting fairly pretty here. Go ahead and make the turn. That's more like it. Boy, how do we got us one here, folks? That's all looking good. I don't know, Hoosier. I might keep this one. We'll see. We'll see. I reckon I'll sell it. But it's a doozy. It's a nice one. Actually, I think that'll about do it. Check our translucents, and if Mr. Buddy Saws is still on here, I'll show off them points earlier. Or I was talking about earlier. Oh yeah. I nailed the symmetry. Man, usually it takes me a handful of tries. Phew, got lucky tonight. Yes, sir. Where's my other one here? There we go. I like the finer grit abrader. Finishing up. Number one, it's a bit flatter, but two, it's finer grit, so it won't just burn and everything. Oh yeah, that looks sweet. That looks killer. And it's see-through. And Tommy Anderson just donated $2. Tommy Anderson, the legend. All right. It's game on, boys. It is game on. Simpson point. Translucent. I got it nice and thin, no real hinges on it. A piece of candy, Flint River at that, just some raw stuff. I don't even have the light above me on here. All right, I think like yesterday, it's a one. I don't know, I'm thinking one. I want to say 120, but I'll say 110. How about that? 110. I'll start at 110. Any yays at 110? By the way, thank you, Tommy Anderson, for that. That's very kind of you. 130 looks to you? Well. Whether you hop in or not, I appreciate the guess. All right, anybody in at 110? Turn this other light on here. If not, it'll be a-okay. I need a new chair. Is what I need. Oh, goodness. Definitely need a new chair. Oh. All right. Tommy Taylor is in at 110. That gum. This is like a fragile looking joker. It's glossy. That's a glossy one. That's some show enough candy right there. All righty. All right, we got Tommy at 110. And can't be no problem, plebeius. Don't don't feel bad at all. Don't feel bad at all. We'll be making more. Maybe not exactly like this one, but everyone's unique, you know. This one has some swoopy lines to it. I like the swoopy lines. All right, Tommy Taylor looks like oh, no problem. Match your other one. All righty then. No problem, TA. Dude, you're the best. You donated. You can pay for my Mountain Dew tomorrow. I actually do have to go get some Mountain Dew. All right. Well, looks like Mr. Tommy Taylor wins it. Man, you're going to love this one. I think out of all the ones I've sent, I think you're going to really like this one. Thanks, guys. It's just so candy for being raw. It's a beautiful piece. Right off the cortex. So that'll be a killer. All right. And there Marshall is barking. So, by the way, I put some new baits up on the wall. Some zooms, some craws, some spinner baits, some tools. Anyways. All right. Do I make my own tools? I do not. Usually I source them from Mike Tuff's Flintknapping Supplies, Neolithics, Richard White, and that's about it. Anyways, Marshall's barking up a storm. He's outside. I'll tell you what, come back. Well, depends on when I get it out. I got to go take care of Marshall. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you guys.